Hi, it's Alex from laughingplace.com here today with Hao Zheng, director of Dinner is Served, part of the Disney Launchpad series on Disney Plus. Congratulations, Hao, on the release of your short film.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I was curious to know what was the inspiration behind Dinner is Served?
So dinner is served is based on my own experience. When I first moved to the US when I was 15 to attend high school, where I desperately trying to be seen by those people, right? And because they all already knew each other at the school, but to them, I'm a total stranger. So the perfect position for me to apply for is that major D role. In the dining room, the major D is literally the spotlight. So I decided to apply for that without knowing how difficult it would be trying to memorize 30 tables of people's names and like pronounce everything right. And I did sing that final song. Well, like not the exact song, but then I did sing a song in Mandarin Chinese, and that's probably the most awkward experience in my life. But then during that moment, I felt really, really happy that, I don't care whether I will get the position or not.
And speaking of that song, because that is a big, powerful moment at the end of the short, I was wondering if you can tell us a little bit what that song means. I know the lyric translation was "The island is dead with no soul. You don't have to stay." I'm curious to know what was the lyrics that you were conveying in the original song you sang in real life, and what was the meaning of these lyrics for the character in the short.
Right. So for me, I mean, you can have different interpretations of the lyrics, but then for us, the main theme that we wanted to, what we want people to understand is how how sometimes you will feel lonely, how sometimes you will feel powerless when you're trying to find your own voice and raise your own voice, let alone trying to, raise it, right? Raise your own voice. So that song, especially like we decided to use like a rock element song is because, it's so different from the disciplined world or like the quote unquote normal world. Um, that our character is in. So for us, like I think, empowering your own voice and owning your own self really take a lot of courage, and sometimes even a rebellion action like this song, right? So for us, that's what we hope the audience to take away.
Great. And in the film, Xiao is determined to not be stereotyped, not let anyone kind of box him into a vision of what they perceive a Chinese international student to be. Why do you think he wants that so much? And if it's personal, why was that important to you in your own experience from the story?
Right. I mean, for me, when I first came to the States, I think a lot of us who are moving to a new, completely different space, different world, the first thing you wanted to do is to fit in and to assimilate, right? But then slowly you started to realize that there are so many differences. Um, and then there comes to a choice whether you will try to hide those differences and try to erase those away and try to be normal or same as others, or to embrace yourself, right? And it takes a lot of courage and it takes a process. Um, and so for me, like that is what I wanted to, explore in this film. Um, Sometimes, in the beginning, like you're giving yourself a box, right? And in order to break that, you need to recognize the box and you need to, first accept yourself first.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Hal, and congratulations again on the film. Everyone, you can check out Dinner is Served on Disney Plus, part of the Disney Launchpad program. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.
Bye.